there's so much more that we need to talk about. I'm just going to ask you to hold your thoughts
Mhm.
just for a moment. We're going to shift our focus over to the sponsor of today's show, which is the Empowered Women event that's taking place in San Francisco on December 5th. And women from across the country are going to gather to share their experiences as women in business and also why equity matters. And on that note, Kate, I want to ask you a question. How can women support one another, or what advice can you give to women to help one another? Because equity does matter.
Equity does matter. That is a simple statement that is so powerful because we are half of the population. We are half, and uh, um, we have again, and I would say we have isolated and been isolated from one another for so long that I think we forget to support one another. We are not going to agree with how we approach things or how, our perspective on things, but we are a community and we are strong together. And there is room for all of us.
Mm.
And creating equity takes all of us from all walks of life. And it takes us to, kind of link arms and move forward. And I always think, people say, oh, well, there's not enough room for us, and the whole adage of not enough chairs at the table. My thought is bring your own, bring a chair, bring a
Bring a
folding chair,
chair.
sit down,
Oh my
push
gosh.
in. And women, we owe it to one another to let you in.
Right.
And I think for so long, there's been such a competitive air that if we all get together and decide, we, we're not competing with one another.
Nope.
We should be, lifting one another up at all costs. And, not to say there is bad behavior everywhere,
Right.
but I would say don't do it. As much as it's hard, sometimes don't do it. And I think the Empower Women event is a wonderful event because the speakers in that event
Oh,
are shining examples of women who are, coming together as a community and that are all passionate and really bold. I love that speaker lineup. I'm excited about it.
oh, I'm excited too because Dr. Deborah Tannen is
Mm-hmm.
going to take the stage, and she's a best-selling author of the book You're the Only One I Can Tell. Pat Gillette is a motivational keynote speaker who focuses on diversity and women's issues in business. She's going to be there. I'm honored to also participate as
Yep.
a speaker. I'm so excited. I'm going to be kicking off the morning talking about a new communications model that's based on a year of research. It's called Feel. Face your fears, engage with empathy, use ethics and good judgment, and unleash the love. Because I think that women leaders and women in business need to embrace this natural tendency to feel. We have it. It's a gift, and to help
Mm-hmm.
others. So thank you so much for answering
Mm-hmm.
that question about how equity matters and what women can do, make room for one another. And for anybody who is interested in attending the December 5th event in San Francisco, there's still tickets and there is room for you. So I'm going to say the URL, but certainly if you want to find out more about the event, you're going to find it in the show notes. You'll also find it in the description on YouTube, but you can go to http://bit.ly/empowered DEC5, and DEC is short for December. So Kate, thank you for answering the question. And
Mm-hmm.
I want to give a big thanks to the organizers of the Empowered Women event for sponsoring this episode of Women Worldwide. All right, Kate, let's jump back into our discussion.